What's good, YouTube? It's your main man, ABD Hero, back again with another video. And today we got to talk about LiAngelo Ball's game last night, NBA G League, and all of those things. It's some shady dealings going on, to say the least. Let's go.
AB the Hero, back at it, baby.
Alright, so before we get into the game and all of that stuff, and we even maybe look at some of the clips from it, I just want to say it's a damn shame, right? My man Jello played 17 minutes last night, knocked down 2 3-pointers. 2 nice 3-pointers. One in transition, a beautiful pass from Jalen Crutcher. Jello caught it, fired that thing, quick release. The second one, they tossed it to him, pump fake, dribbled off to the side, fading out of bounds, 3. 2 beautiful shots. 2 shots that if you were going to make a highlight video or a game recap video, right, that was 7 minutes, they would be, we got to put these 2 plays in, right? However, if you look here on the screen, you see this is the you know what I mean, the G League website where they recap the games, and then they host the highlights from each game and all of that stuff. And right here, once again, you see front and center your main man LiAngelo Ball, who played 17 minutes last night, took 2 shots, both 3-pointers, knocked both of them down, and you see him featured right here. So you're thinking like, all right, so I know he knocked down 2 big 3s. So obviously in this highlight clip, my man will be in the video. Spoiler alert, he's not in the video. And I will tell you, there's a part of me that just did not want to give them folks the satisfaction and not even click that video to see, but I clicked it, and as soon as I went to the comments, and that was the first couple comments. Damn, how y'all do this? How y'all gonna really have this video, have him in the thumbnail, and then not put him in there? And from what it seems too is like there are people who are not even like LiAngelo Ball fans, right? There are folks who not even like who in the Ballerverse, you know what I'm saying, who realize that, right? Who can't catch it, right? Because if you're a casual fan, if you're a casual Long Island fan and you decided to go to the game, you know LiAngelo Ball is there, right? If you go watch the highlights and you listen if you go watch the game, I'll put the link to where to watch the game, the past one, in my community tab, so you can find that. And I'll also show y'all where to go to watch the games, especially when they were on there hosted on the G League website and not on NBA TV. I'll do that because there's a lot of people who are like, where to watch the game? So I say all that to say, there are people who realize that there's something fishy going on with this situation, and they feel like, man, maybe they're just kind of trolling at this point, right? Because it just doesn't make that much sense. But so that's just where I wanted to start with on that video, on this video here. But if we look at last night's game, we'll exit out of here. You go down to the box score, you see LiAngelo Ball. Let me make sure. Yeah, here we go. LiAngelo Ball played 17 minutes last night, which is not bad, right? He played the second, like, somebody played 12 minutes, he played 17, right? Everybody else played over 20 minutes a game. One of the new guys, Noreen Ades, right here, he is a new guy to the team, center, and he started and played, you know what I'm saying, 27 minutes himself. So one of the other things that is interesting to check out is Xavier Sneed up here was one of the guys who signed one of those 10-day contracts. I believe he signed with the Memphis Grizzlies, and so he played last night, so he obviously returned. Also down here, who did not play but is back on the roster, Cameron McGriff. He didn't play, but I'm sure that they're keeping him on the roster because he must be returning sometime soon as well. I think he was over in Portland. So it's interesting to see how that works. If you go down to this team, the Rhode Island team, they've got a ton of guys who must be in lieu or on their way back to the team. So that's what it is. What it is. It seems like Jello played a decent amount of minutes last night. However, It looks like it's the same story. So this video kind of gets old for me to make, where it's like, all right, Jello, you gonna go stand into the corner and we're gonna run the play to the right side. So we want you spacing the floor on the left, and we're gonna try to make motion happen on the right side. And the 2 times that he did get shots up, it did feel intentional. Jalen Crutcher, who is a guy who last night, I mean, he was probably the only guy. Is interesting because he's the only guy in the negative on the plus minus, but led the team in scoring, led in assists, personal fouls as well, you know what I mean? But he's just one of the most active guys. He's one of the dudes who on this team they allowed to just really have the ball in their hands. And so a couple times he was at least on Jello's first point, he was able to feed him and get him a bucket that way. So it's and the highlights from the game is on the channel as well if you want to check those out. Jello's highlights, the 2 of them, so you can't find them on that clip, but you can find them on the channel. So it's just it's a sad moment right now. The shit is a bit frustrating, you know what I'm saying? Seeing how they doing my boy, but you know, I think he's gonna bounce back. So what I want to do is show y'all this real quick though. This is how you get to the games, right? So if you're having a hard time watching, you can go to the G League website, and oftentimes if you want to watch the replay of last night's game, you can just go here to the score tab up top, Greensboro, Long Island. They'll take you here, and then that screen that I started the video on will pop up. You'll see it here in a second, where it'll be showing you the highlight. Right, you click the X here, and then you can watch the full game that will pop up right here. Now what I always do, and this is a pro tip, is you can go ahead and click the YouTube thing and watch it on YouTube, and then the video will be in your history. So even if you start the game here, you can, like, you know what I mean, come back to it in your YouTube history, and then things are easy that way. Now the next game for Greensboro, I believe, is played tomorrow, and it looks like that game will be on NBA TV, so you will not be able to watch it through that YouTube link, but the next few games after that will all be on Greensboro College Park, which is dope because that's the Windy City Bulls. Greensboro Capital City, Delaware, and then they'll be on ESPN Plus after a while. So the beautiful thing about the G League season right now that probably most folks didn't even know is that you have access to watch majority of the games, right? Without having to pay extra money to do so. Obviously you got to pay to have ESPN Plus, you got to pay for NBA TV and all of that jazz, but you can watch the games no problem. All right, so now to wrap things out, like I said, got this jersey here, Ballerverse, you feel me? And I want to show y'all where it came from. If you're interested in getting a custom jersey, you gotta go mess with my people over Teams Jersey Pro, right? And then, so I don't say they sponsor the video, but this is the sponsor of today's video. You can go over here to Teams Jersey Pro, get you a custom jersey to say anything you want. This one got the number 2 on it. It got the let me see if I can do this. Yeah, let's do it. It got the AB the Hero on the back, you know what I'm saying? All of that good stuff, you know what I mean? And it's pretty dope. And if you use my code AB Hero, which will be in the description here, you can get an extra, I believe, 10% off. So they already got, let's say if you got let's say you got a flag football team, you're like, yo, we want to get these jerseys. It's by 5 of us, you know what I'm saying, 10 of us. You get 15% off if you get 10 pieces, that 5%, you know, the whole vibe, you know what I'm saying? It's just a smooth look. I might have to go ahead and if, you know what I mean, the Ballerverse folks, you know what I'm saying, we might have to go ahead and load up on some jerseys just to rep the set and all that jazz, just in case we pull up, you know what I mean? Folks feel like that's a whole gang, you know what I mean? If you got a gang and you need some jerseys, some swag for your gang, you could do all of that. So it's just a cool website, and like I said, you can use the link in the description and then use the code and get an extra 10% off. So even if you get one jersey, they always have stuff on sale, so then you get the one jersey and then you can take 10% off of it. So still is like 20 bucks or whatever. Some cool different stuff you go through here. Baseball, basketball, hockey, the whole vibe, you know what I'm saying? Get you a fly hockey jersey. Let's see. Say if you want to get them Hornets colorway, I might mess around and get that boy. Oh, that whole be hard. But that's all I got for y'all today, man. Tap in with me in the new year. We have some new things coming, man, so we're gonna keep rolling on the channel. It's your main man, AB the Hero. We finna get up out of here. Peace.
No, not peace. +1, triple B's. We out.